draft, because if you think back to the draft, it's Galio, Camille, Ezreal, Tahm Kench. It doesn't really matter what your top laner is. That's S-tier draft based on many different metas, especially the current meta. So it was more about execution, and that's something that's very much about the individual and about the moment.
The play just straight up has to be trying to force the Baron down everybody's throat, basically. And they eventually got it with the double smite, Callista, and the Lucian, the double blade of the Rune King. They did have insane Baron damage. Was a little bit messy there, so definitely some stuff for Sandbox to also.
As Gen.G, you know what? They need a jungler. They go tier list. They go Sejuani.
Honestly, after game 1, I say to Peanut, you are playing Sejuani. That's just your.
Did you watch Peanut play Sejuani 2 days ago?
Yeah, but you know, it's. It looked better than the Camille game. I'll say that. Don't want to be too mean. It should be another spicy one. Let's hop on the Rift once again.
Sounds like we might actually have a game pause in our future, Valdez. That's what our producer said. Sad boys. There it is, confirmed.
Wasn't able to really win that one and get so aggressive, but it was because, you know, the Lucian over the Galio. Galio couldn't honestly respond before level 6. I'm going to hold that thought as Dove is getting dove here. We'll see if he goes down. All the abilities used here by Roach. Looking for one more Q. Just going to get that auto. Picks up the essential first blood solo kill in the top side.
Dove was trying to buy time, get under turret, then self-ult, but it was all about the chicken on the final Q or auto. And the self-ult never happens. The kill would have still been registered. Nice moment for Gen.G in the top side. Teleport Ignite is taken for a reason. Akali is so
pretty nice for him.
Mid lane.
Okay, this time around, he doesn't have his flash, and it looks like he's in a ton of pain this time around. The Ignite ticks in. He's really fast, but it doesn't matter, as Peanut is just going to throw out that ultimate. Didn't want to have to, but eventually just uses it to pick up the kill.
They draw out an extra tool, and this is the problem here for Sandbox. They have up the game. Ocean Drake will start. But you can see Gen.G, they're not giving up anything without a fight.
Well, exhaust onto the Galio is kind of interesting, but a big engage here from the Scion. But he gets Hextech Ultimatum, and maybe enough damage. The pull over the wall is huge by Summit. Gets that Tahm Kench into the danger zone, and they take him out immediately. That's going to be the one kill to Sandbox, and potentially this Mountain Drake.
That was like an Officer Darius. He certainly apprehended the Tahm Kench and got him, but bot side.
Well, he does have that support Galio. That's one thing you can use to keep your Victor safe. Something we did see right there. Maybe part of the reason, but Dove here could be in a bit of trouble. Is going to face check up against that Sejuani, trying to use that Glacial Path, but now there's 3 members on him, but he's buying a lot of time. The TP comes in too, and here comes Darius. Exhaust is on top of him, but now it's going to go down, but the bottom lane of Gen.G is here first. Summon is going to get a big heal, and is going to get away in the backside on Fleek, winning up against Peanut, and there is the laser on top of that Scion.
Fleek's going in.
On Fleek, he wants Ruler, should be able to pick it up. There it is. The sweeping strike gets a second one as well onto the Tahm Kench. Make that 3 kills now to the side of Sandbox.
Unflake stayed ahead of that fight by coming through the enemy jungle. I'm loving the aggression we're seeing from this young jungler. New blood rises again, I'll say, the subtitle I see in on Flake what I saw from Peanut 3-4 years ago when he was so relentlessly aggressive against the older names in the jungle here. We're looking for more kills.
Roach trying to be the big man on campus. Wants that solo kill onto the support Galio, but Dove is trying to protect him here. Finally, the Shroud has run out, but now Peanut has joined the fight. That means that Joker is going to have to let him go down. Kind of a messy one there. Akali nearly goes down, but still, at least a kill goes back to Gen.G.
Not even going to be contested by Gen.G. We talked about how losing a fight here might be the death now. Seems like they agree. They're looking for a better spot.
He's got Rift Herald as well. It's just all the objectives currently going the way of Sandbox and a massive gap. What is going to be the next step here for Sandbox? They don't have the most amazing Baron damage, that's for sure. They're also on the blue side, and Gen.G have a nice amount of vision around there. Also, Fly having a rough time up against Darius. That's what you can always expect. Okay, we're going in onto Ruler, but he's got Tahm Kench on Fleek, buddy. You got to be careful. As once again, another member of Sandbox getting a little bit greedy, going into no vision. Gets caught out there, has to burn his flash.
So what you need to note then, who knows if he can make it work.
Well, they want to get on to on fleek here. Hexbet Gunblade is going to be used. Dove desperately trying to get into position. Is going to ultimate the Akali, but there is no follow-up on the side of Sandbox. Roach takes a lot of damage from the Victor. They will successfully disengage, but Ghost looking to take a little bit more. He's getting really strong, actually, from that laning phase where he was very well protected. Starts as a 2-man. Reverts into a 4-man, but Peanut is nearby. The Chaos Storm is here. The taunt from Joker. He's denying the Piggy from getting in, trying to heroic exit, but he is the hero of this one, making sure that the jungler doesn't get in anyway, and there it is. The Baron goes to Sandbox.
But this gargoyle dies valiantly. He does exactly what he needs to do, and Sandbox, after misfiring around the Baron, actually pull off a great Baron. They countered the wards, they started it up, they knew that Galio, alone as a champion, excels in flashing over a Baron pit. They come away with 4 Baron buffs, well executed for Sandbox.
I love the zoom into the observers here on the side of right. Korea doing a good job. Just highlighting the heroic play there from the side of Joker on the support Galio.
He is the oldest player in the LCK. We're in close out with the Baron. This is a powerful one, but the reliability is a bit lower than in a more traditional marksman comp.
There's another objective that could make things even more interesting. The second Infernal of the game. Poking its face out, and Dove actually getting an inner track on the right side as all of Gen.G are in the mid lane. Nobody's going to defend it, and they're going to lose an inhibitor turret just like that.
That's pretty smooth. All right, first objective. Question asked, question answered. Well done, Sandbox. You got your first inhibitor turret in a team with no range. Welcome back up. Dove continues to poke around. Again, the mid lane's amusing because it's so damn hard. The Cannon Minion's the MVP of the mid-wave push because no one else can help. Summon's like, I would like you to take 5 autos and my ultimate. Not working out so well for him. Mid lane.
Okay, here comes the engage on a Joker, but it's support Galio, and he is so tanky, actually. Can the burn, the bleed go down onto Fly? It doesn't look like it, but they win the trade in the end, and they will take out another turret. Now they're looking for Roach, who has to get out of dodge. This is going to be pretty easy. The flash in from Unfleek. He takes him out. What a play. Gets into position, and now Galio comes in to help out that Camille. He's going to die a hero as well. Even though he does go down, a double kill, though, does go to Ruler, so it looks like Sandbox have to back after the 2 inhibitors go down.
And no shame in backing off when you get double inhibitor as a comp with no AD carry. Because guess what, Valdez? You can kite back to an Infernal if you want. You can bait an Infernal too. Here comes Fly.
Here we go. The apprehend over the wall once again. It is 3-on-3, and you do have life coming in. Gonna get that slow, and it looks like Summit in a little bit of trouble here. Is gonna flash away, triple apprehend, trying to get the damage. He takes down Fly. Unbelievable. And now Dove, with the help of Ghost, is gonna take them out. And that Lysandra passive, making quick work. Ghost gonna get another kill.
They're all
Makes
dead.
that a third one as Peanut is nearly gonna go down. Has to flash away from the Chaos Storm. Basically a death on that one, but oh man, they turn it around. Sandbox didn't look good in the beginning, but they make it happen.
And that's what a gold lead gives you. You've got the battle stats to win those skirmishes, even outnumbered, and here's the TP. They want Nexus turrets.
Yeah, I guess they're just going to go for a win here, potentially, as they're going to take out one. Peanut, the sad Sejuani here in this game, not able to do too much. Gets the engage on the fight at the turrets, but no follow-up from his side. Range a big problem. Okay, trying to go for the prediction, but that was not much of a prediction, more of an anti-prediction. The Nexus looks like it's going to go down. Fly trying his best to do some damage, but the 2-0 victory comes to Sandbox Gaming over Gen.G in an upset victory.
Take your tier list and stuff them, Sandbox Gaming says, when they 2-0 Gen.G as high as second or third on most people's tier list was Gen.G. They cannot win a single game against Damwon Gaming or Sandbox Gaming. Very well-deserved victory and an innovative one as well. This is why I said on day one, there will be no agreement on how to play the meta until we've seen people play a couple of times. It's the debut of Sandbox. They look at this game more like Griffin. They say, this is how we play our game rather than how do we play the meta. And that is actually going to give them a 2-0 and a really nice start and hopefully some new fans because they deserve them.
Very well played from draft into the game, just outplaying Gen.G at every turn. They definitely deserve it, as you did mention, the 2-0, and we're going to have the unexpected interview with a couple of members here on the side of Sandbox.